Hey guys, and welcome back to a Let's Play Klotzen Panzer Battles. This is France in June 1940. I have been taking a look at the map and the objectives, which are all over the place. And there are there are quite a few auxiliary units on the map, but they are behind the Maginot Line. And I don't think it's very useful to attack that. Lots of strong points and fortresses dug in infantry. Now I think the briefing mentioned that the idea was to surround this area. So we need to approach from, let's see, the middle of the map. Reims maybe. And that means we will have to deploy most of the troops in this area. This is Paris. And maybe we can attack from this piece of land. Need to cross the river. Or maybe get to this bridge. Basically attack Amiens from the south. And put 1 or 2 units here maybe to guard the supply point. But the main attack should be in this area, I think. Then it's a matter of getting to Paris and Reims. And from there we need to divide the army. We will need to send a few east towards Metz and a few south, Dijon and Besançon. Is that also a objective? No. Dijon is, and Nevers. So south along this road and then split up. This is Orléans, Le Mans and Cherbourg. We may probably want to send a small battle group towards this coastal town. And the bulk should go south and east. Maybe. That's sort of the plan. Let's check the army and let's check how many units we can deploy. 25. What do we already have on the battlefield? A few 88s, a massive siege cannon, a Krupp K5. Range of 8. A small Luftwaffe consisting of a strategic bomber, a fighter and a Stuka, few regulars, bunch of tanks. Most of them low quality though. 2C and 1B, 13F and 138T. And a few pionieren. That's it. The core army. Let's see how many BF 109s we have. 3, 4, 5. So let's deploy those all, I guess. So we have 6 fighters in the battle. That is probably needed, and the experienced Stukas can also join, and the Heinkel, and maybe keep the other strategic bomber at the base. First let's maybe do the replacements. Overstrength to the level of the commander with a maximum of 15. So if you have a level 5 commander, then you can overstrength to 15. And most commanders are actually higher than that. Very experienced army. This is a level 11. This plane can stay at the base. Yeah, let's get the recon units. We only have 2 tanks right now. So we might want to buy a few, maybe 2. That's 1 overstrength point too much. Well, alright. The unit will be less effective now. This gun can be upgraded to a 10.5 centimeter. Level 14 and 13. We also have a armored train apparently. This is a HQ unit. Don't think I want to use that actually. Right, also a little bit too much overstrengthening there. And that's it, so let's get 2 tanks. We can get a 4C with a experienced commander. That's insanely expensive. Right, we have the influence, so let's do it. And a 3F, also very expensive. And can we actually do any other upgrades? Maybe the recon units, no upgrades available. Stukas, I don't think there are upgrades available. Well, the 110, C and D. Let's keep the Stukas. And no upgrades available for the artillery or infantry, so that's it. Can start deployment. Let's get the Luftwaffe here and here. The Stukas, the fighters. This is probably full. So the other planes will go here. Still 17 units to deploy. And 1 fighter, so 16. We have, what is it? Pionieren and regulars. Yeah, we want to break through here as quickly as possible. Reims and Paris, the objectives. Let's get a scout. Let's get some artillery. This artillery piece needs to be moved back, I guess. Otherwise it will get destroyed immediately. regulars. Let's get a 4C. More artillery. I think we have 4 artillery pieces. Regulars and regulars. And that is it for deployment. Let's start the battle. France in June 1940. For a major victory, we only have 19 turns available. That's not a lot, considering how many objectives there are on the map. So let's maybe start with bombing this area. Can maybe take a closer look. We have a Renault R35, anti-air gun and artillery, anti-tank gun. Let's park it right here, I guess, or let's see, we also have the auxiliary tank. Move towards these troops. Pionieren. This gun also needs to move a bit to a safer spot. Double move available. Very good. Let's keep it there. And let's send the Stukas. We can go for a direct attack on the anti-air gun. Let's do that. Taking some damage, maybe. Well, not this time, alright. I also want to get the artillery piece. And the infantry. Maybe send the strategic bomber to Reims. And fighter escorts. Can also do a strafing run. Apparently the anti-air gun damaged sufficiently. Didn't take any damage there. We may be able to assault right now, because artillery support is weak. These troops can help out here. Excellent mobility. Double move available. I want to move the Pionieren a little bit safer position. Cannot attack the infantry because of the minefield. That's the initial assault on the route to Reims. What can we do here? Also a minefield. Lure out the enemy. We still have fighters available, yes. Maybe some protection here. And also here, maybe. These are the auxiliary planes. There's also a auxiliary strategic bomber available, but I think I'll keep it in the hangar maybe. Or we can rebase it. Let's do that. These troops need to retreat. They'll stay in the village. I guess these troops stay in their defensive positions, but I'm not sure. And this siege gun has a massive range. Can start destroying some of the fortresses. Can actually target these troops. Might be useful for this small battle group. Yeah, let's maybe target this. And retreat for now. Until needed. guess that is it. I guess this tank will get attacked by the infantry here. But that means they will leave their defensive positions, creating opportunity for us. So sort of fine. Still available. Let's keep them here. Artillery support. And that is the end of turn 1. Lots of troops also in this area. Strafing run, very good. Or interception. Going for the scout, leaving their post. And enemy air force inbound, lots of planes. No attacks though. What do we have? A MS-406, anti-bomber and a Hurricane. And another MS-406. Wow. Take 4 damage. That's amazing. Yeah, we want to take out the fighters first. Can destroy this. And stay here. So we can use this Stuka on the tank. Anti-air gun strength 1, so we'll ignore it. Destroy the Hurricane. 2 fighters destroyed, very good. Now we can target the bombers. Well, still a fighter here. And we have a few fighters here. Excellent, so 3 fighters gone. And I think we used all the fighters. So we need to deal with the bombers later. Minefield here. Can actually take Rhymes. Destroy the Renault. These troops have support from the fortress. We want to avoid the minefields. I said we want to avoid the minefields. Thank you very much. Let's maybe, well, we can maybe position here. Although that might be dangerous. And provide fighter escort here. Don't think we can give every bomber fighter escort. We are missing a fighter escort here. Yeah, let's keep that one where it is. So this Heinkel is on its own. What about Amiens? Tank in the river. Lots of troops. Let's take it a little bit slow, although we only have 19 turns. Can already get to Paris with the recon car. Let's maybe not do that. Right, we lost visibility here. Let's scout ahead. These troops can stay put. And that is it for turn 2, probably. Yeah, that is it for this turn. I could actually maybe use the siege gun a little bit to the south and do some damage here. So this small battle group can be a little bit more helpful. Supply, meanwhile, is good. All the way to Paris. And we need to do something here. Positioning seems reasonable. We need the bombers though in this area to make actual progress. And we can start moving towards Paris next turn. And decide which troops to send east. And south. And to all the other objectives. Like Cherbourg. Maybe a small unit from these troops. It's a long trip though. Right, need to think about what to do next. For now, I'll make a cut here. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.